All right. I'm Brian.
I'm Debbie.
And we are the Buffalo Bourbon enthusiasts. Yeah, the Bills are out of it now, so I don't think we have to worry about that.
I'm still sporting the sweatshirt.
And we are going to look at
Ooh.
a Willett Purple Top. Let's open this, let it breathe. Deb's like...
No.
And
I like to look at them.
And even worse, she's going to be like, this is going to be Uncle Brian's story time. And she's going to be like, no. It was respectable.
Mm-hmm. Guzzle, guzzle. Not too much.
Yeah. No.
Not very dark.
We got to nurse this. We only got one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It has been a long time since we got this. August 2nd.
Really? August?
So that's September, October, November, December,
Kentucky.
January. It's almost February 2nd is Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So who knows when we're going to... Ooh, that smells good, though.
I know.
So it's like a half a year. We've been holding on to this for a half a year, just staring at it, right? Well, we'll tell the story real quick. Because, people don't go back in time and watch all our videos. It was a lunch break. We're not going to disclose.
No, it wasn't a lunch break. We just went on our own.
Damn it, that's the second time I did that wrong. All right. Yeah, we just went out, but eventually we went to the lunch break. And we go in, and we didn't see anything that we were going to buy because we have so much stuff we can't just...
We're just back from Kentucky, too.
Just back from Kentucky. And we're leaving, and this guy, Jeff, he works there. He goes, hey, where are you going? You can't leave the liquor store without buying anything. And so I look at him, and then we stop, and we talk to him, and,
Talking about our trip
right.
and everything. Nice guy.
And my ADHD's kicking in, and, he's like, well, something about Willett, and I'm like, no, we didn't go to Willett, I kind of got like 1 foot out the door. And then he goes, well, what do you think about the bourbon or whatever? And he like points over his shoulder, and it's sitting there on the
cashier desk.
Yeah, on, the conveyor belt. Like, they just got it in. So, of course, we got him and haw over it.
No, not we.
I'm texting my buddy Nick. I'm texting Quentin. I'm like, I got a purple top. Yeah, I was the first one out of the group, of course. Then they all get them, and Quentin's got a hazmat one. And, I told him how much it was, $250. And still, okay, I'll buy it, Just buy it. Just spend the money. Right? Because, it grows on trees, right? Well, she's home retired. I'll go out and get a second job to fund my habit, right? She'll be like, work after school. Yeah. You go back to work. No.
I don't have an expensive hobby.
Yeah. This is your hobby, too. So we ended up buying this. Right?
Glad we did.
The specs on this. She doesn't like it. This is an 8-year bourbon. This is barrel number 7120. I looked up online. I couldn't find any information about barrel 7120. It is 124.6 proof. So it's not that high of a proof. Usually they're a little high. This is a nice proof.
Yeah, it's pretty high.
This barrel yielded 140, and this is the third bottle out of this.
They're pretty.
I know, it is. I don't know if I like this one or the weeded better. I think I'd like this one. Anyways, I tried to find information. I cannot find MSRP. I think they vary all over the place based on year and proof and stuff. So I have no idea if that's a good bargain or not. Now someone's going to be like, I got a purple top for 100, and someone's going to be like, I got it for 5.
Hey,
listen.
If you spend $10 or $1,000, if you want it, buy it. And if you're willing to pay the money, fine.
Yeah. If you got it for 100, come on over. I'll pat you on the back, okay? Good for you. But I paid $2.50 for this. I couldn't find anything on mash bills. Well, I couldn't find anything about mash bills on this. I did find a document, and I'm going to flash that on the screen now while I'm reading it.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. They're not going to see me read. To the best of my knowledge, this could have been one of three mash bills. It could have been the original, which is 72% corn, 13% rye, and 15% malted barley. It could have been, and that comes in at 125 proof. It goes in the barrel. Or it could be a high corn, which is 79% corn, 7% rye, 14% malted barley, and that goes in the barrel at 103 proof. Or it could be the high rye, which is 52% corn, 38% rye, 10% malted barley, and that goes in at 125 proof. I could not. Go ahead.
I think besides the pot still one, this is the only Willett we have.
Mm-hmm.
It's our second one.
But they have other products. I can't think of them off the top of my head. But yeah, with the Willett name, you are correct. So I researched and I researched and I researched. I looked at different databases. I even downloaded the Willett app. I couldn't get any information on what this was. So my game plan is we're going to taste it and see if our palates can determine which mash bill it is. Then I texted my buddy Quentin, and I'm like, which ones do you have? And lo and behold, the one he got from Ellicottville that Nick got is from the same barrel. And his is halfway gone. Yeah. So he's drinking it, right? He also has a hazmat. He actually had two hazmats. He traded one for an old rip. And I asked him, what mash bill do you think it was? And he says, it's definitely the high corn.
Oh, good.
So, which will be interesting, because usually we have a standard rye or high rye. I think it's going to be interesting to see how this tastes. So we're going to go with, this is a high corn.
So if it's a high corn, I'm assuming it's going to be sweeter
than
the high rye.
I'm going to assume it's not going to be as spicy.
Good.
All right. And what we're going to do, I wanted to write it down because you always yell out your rating before me. Maybe I'll have you write it on the back here.
I won't yell it out.
Oh, you'll write yours down, then I'll tell you.
I don't have a pen.
It's right here. All right, let's get in the nose.
Nose is nice.
I got the nose, a whiff of it. It smells delicious.
Yeah. All right, do it.
I smell a little fruitiness.
I smell fruity you in that shirt.
That's what happens when you come in last. I haven't gotten the decal yet, though. I'm not going to be asking for it.
He has to wear it on the bumper sticker.
On the truck, yeah. I got a feeling I know how this is going to be. I'm going to like it, and she's not. That's how I got a feeling.
No, I like it. It doesn't taste like 124. It's not blowing my head off or anything.
I like that.
Ooh, but my tongue is tingling.
I'm getting... I know you're going to disagree with me. I'm getting some fruity...
Oh, Jesus, him in the fruit.
Oh, no, I am. I want to say... Oh, my God.
Just because I can't taste fruit. He always says fruit.
Some kind of...
Dark berry.
An apricot jam.
Oh, no.
An apricot jam I get. That's what I think so.
Do you know what apricots taste like?
No, but I see it on the thing, and I don't put it on my rye toast, but I see it sitting there.
I'll be honest, I'm not getting any fruit in the beginning, but the end, definitely the spice and cinnamony or peppery.
I love the nose. I love the front of the palate.
The nose is nice.
I like how the finish, like how long it lingers. I wouldn't say it's too long, probably because it's not. We're used to having the rye spice and the proof lingering.
This is the first one that I really feel it on my tongue. The spice. It's like, real, very much so. Not making my tongue dry. It's just tingly.
Okay, I'm going to change it. Okay.
I have a number in my head. I like it.
Okay.
See, you don't know everything.
At first, I'd say you don't want more, aren't you?
No.
At first, I'm going to say the front of the palate is really thin or devoid of flavor, but when it hits the mid palate is where I'm getting all those fruity notes. And you're like, you don't know the front, the mid, the back. I know. That's what you're telling me.
I'm a dentist.
That's what you're telling me. That's what you're telling me.
No, I agree with you on that.
But then in the back, you're getting some of the spice notes. Not, obviously, it's a low percentage rye. So I think I changed it. I lowered it a little bit. If I was getting a little more on the front, like it takes a while when it gets to the mid for me to get the flavors. If it was just on the front of the palate, I'd be like, I'm not drinking anything.
No, but it's funny because I agree with you because in the beginning I'm like, I get a little sweetness, but not too much on the front. And then it boom, boom, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what's your number?
I have it written down. What's yours?
I'll give it 3.7. What'd you write? Ooh, a 4.
It was a 4.2.
Oh, really?
But I had to reevaluate after.
Do you think you gave it a 4 because of the name and the purple top and the uniqueness and the
I think the uniqueness of it too, like the flavor, like it stands out.
Yeah,
you don't have anything like this, but I do like the notes I'm getting off of it. It would be higher, like I said, if I was. And the finish is good because it's still on the side of my tongue and my throat right now as I'm talking. So I shouldn't have poo-pooed the finish. I like it for the uniqueness and the different flavors it brings.
It's good.
Now, with that said, we throw it in a blind. Last place! Cooper's Craft! Cooper's Craft beats it.
Maybe with me. I prefer sweetness over spice.
Yeah, that's why I thought this wasn't up her alley.
But it's not that bad.
So we're going to round up to a 3.9. So 3.7, 4.0. This time she didn't shout out. She showed restraint. Quentin's halfway done, my buddy, and he's got a hazmat.
Ooh.
He hasn't opened it yet.
What's that, 140 something?
Yeah, it's over 140, right? Do we really have to explain to the audience? It's hazmat because it's over 140 and it's not legal to bring it on an airplane because it could boom!
I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that.
That's why it's called hazmat. You can't bring it on an airplane, 140 proof or higher.
Huh.
Either that or I'm talking out my butt. But I think it's true.
Good.
All right.
Finally opened it.
Oh. This was a poll on my YouTube thing, and it just edged out the CYPB by 1 vote. By only 21 people voted.
Oh, good. I don't want to open up the CYPB.
So we tried this. We like it. Quentin, bring that sumbitch in hazmat over here so we can try it.
Cheers.